All right, y'all. So I just want to encourage someone right now who may be having a hard time. If you're feeling like you're not doing something right on your walk with Christ, or if you feel like you're just overall not praying the correct way, or you don't feel like your prayers are reaching God, I want to encourage you right now and let you know that they are. Because the funny thing about our walk with Christ is the enemy knows that we're trying to grow closer to the Lord, right? Right. So he's going to try to do any and everything in his power to stop that, to debunk the relationship with you and Christ. He's going to do whatever. He's going to fill your mind with thoughts like you're not doing this right. Your prayers are not reaching him. You need to give up. He's going to do things like that. So I want to encourage someone today that sometimes you don't even have to say much. Sometimes saying, I don't know, Lord, help me, is a prayer. And even our thoughts, this is what this video is really about. Our thoughts are a prayer. And let me tell y'all how I know that our thoughts is a prayer, because I was just leaving my job, right? And so my job is close to 75. Like I told y'all, I-75, Interstate 75. When I'm at work, I sit in my car and I watch the traffic pass by on the interstate, and I had been seeing Swift trucks and extra trucks and stuff like that. And I just kind of thought that I was losing my mind, because I'm like, God's not using those trucks to speak to me. But indeed, he was. So today, after walking out of work, mind you, going to work for this meeting, I was feeling a little discouraged, and I was just like, I don't feel like a way is gonna be made. But I quickly shifted my mind from that and I put it on God. I placed my focus on God. So I just started saying over and over in my mind, and I started speaking and I started meditating. I was like, God is making a way. 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 The whole way from my home to my job, I just kept saying, God is making a way. God is making a way. So as I'm going into, once I reach my workplace, I'm going into the place. I get out of my car and I look over to the interstate, and again, I see a Swift truck. So again, in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, I know that God uses things like that to talk to me, but I'm just like, this is getting a little cliche. I don't really feel like that, that's for me. So anywho, go in there, go to the meeting, and I come out and I just start thinking in my mind. I look at the interstate. I don't see any kind of trucks or anything like that. And I just kind of thought to myself in my mind, didn't even say it out loud, because I was just like, okay. And I just thought to myself, said it in my mind, because I'm just like, I don't really want to test God like that. I don't want him to think that I don't believe that he can, when I know he can. But it's just right now I'm a little low on faith, but I know he can. I know it's just the enemy just trying to, get me to forfeit, my promise or whatever. So I just kind of think in my mind, like, if God is really speaking to me with these trucks and things, he gonna have to show me that same truck passing by my house in the country. Mind you, I don't stay anywhere near I-75. Like, there is no I-75 nowhere. Whatever way I look, no I-75 is just pure trees and trailers. So I get home. Mind you, I didn't ask God this. I said this in my mind. It was just a thought, but I was like, chill out. I told myself, chill out. Why, when I got home, as soon as I got out the car, I'm walking up to the steps, I look over there on 41. 41 is like a main road for Cordell or whatever. I look over on 41, a Swift truck, y'all, is riding by slowly on 41 in the country, riding by. Let me go show y'all this. So I just wanted to show y'all this. Like, this is considered the country for me. Like, trees, trailers, all of that good stuff. This is the country. And over there is 41. Like, it's like a main road for my city, and sometimes trucks come on it, but not a lot of trucks, not no Swift trucks and things like that, because I would have been noticed something like that. But anywho, I get out of my car and I look over on the highway 41, and I see a Swift truck. And so I said all that just to say that even God hears our thoughts. If you feel like your prayers are not enough, if you feel like you're not doing enough, just know that even your prayers, even your thoughts are prayers. But yes, I just want to encourage someone that even your thoughts are prayers. Like, God, he knows. He knows us. He knows everything about us. He knows our thoughts. He knows our mind. He knows our prayers. He knows our needs. He knows our desires. And he cares about us so much, to the point like where he does stuff and he does not have to. As I told y'all, I did not even ask him to show me this. It was a thought, and I remember thinking to myself, like, no, I don't want to test God like that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to test him, so I'm not going to ask him that. But he heard my thoughts, y'all. And he still delivered. he still delivered. So I want to speak to someone today. If there is something that you are waiting on the Lord to come through for you on, and you don't quite know the words to pray to, get it here, or you don't feel like your prayers are adequate enough, trust that God knows your heart. Trust that he knows everything that you need. He knows your desires. He knows your thoughts. He loves you. He loves us. We are his kids. He wants to make us just as happy as we want to be, and he wants to give us the blessings just as much as we want it. So please hang tight. I pray that this word has helped someone. I know I be all over the place, but I have to get this stuff out as soon as I can get it out. But yeah, y'all be blessed, and I love y'all, and I hope to see y'all in the next video.